Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. As usual, I am your host sellssi, and as we're still mourning our brother Christian Atsu, unfortunate circumstances surrounding his death and how he was found after 12 days, we're going to talk about the Ghana Black Stars coach a bit here, and we're going to talk about Chris Hughton and his term of office, contract details and all. The communications director Henry Asante has answered critics on why all those details were not given when it was announced that we have a new head coach. He also gave an update on where the Black Stars will be playing their Afcon Qualifiers. The Babara Sports Stadium has been submitted to CAF. An update is forthcoming. We'll hear what he had to say concerning that. As usual, subscribe if you have not. Click on the notification bell to get more updates. We'll start off from the camp of Christian Atsu before going into the Black Stars coaching news. And the reporter indicating here that Cheetah FC are set to name a pitch in honor of the late Christian Atsu. He's a former Cheetah FC player. Abdul Hayayati, owner of Cheetah FC, has promised to name his newly constructed grass pitch after the late Christian Atsu. Atsu spent some years as a youth career at Cheetah before departing to Portugal to play for Porto in the Portuguese top flight. Yate, in an interview with GH1, revealed that he had planned to name the pitch after Atsu to surprise the player, but the plan disappointingly did not materialize due to the former Cheetah man's death. I saw how happy he was when Cheetah unveiled their AstroTurf. He actually granted me an interview when we were commissioning the AstroTurf. I was hoping to surprise him with a grass pitch, like call him to come to that. Hey Christian, I've made a grass pitch and I'm going to name it after you. It's quite unfortunate he couldn't wait for that time, but still we will name the pitch after him, he said. Christian Atsu joined Cheetah FC from Mwafete Feyenoord before his departure to Europe in 2009. He used to visit Cheetah during the off-season to donate boots and other items to the club. Cheetah, who have been focusing on academy football, are currently in Ghana's third-tier league as they hope to progress to the top flight in a few years. And great gesture there by Cheetah FC owner, and we hope he comes through with it. And at the unveiling, probably we will be there to bring you live pictures. Unfortunate news there. Let's get into the Ghana Black Stars news, and it has to do with the term of office for newly appointed coach Chris Hughton. There have been talks as to why it has not been stated, especially when it was announced that we have a new head coach. Well, Henry Asante sought to give some clarification on the Black Stars head coaching job and why we have not heard anything concerning the tenure of the coach and all, and when exactly we can look forward to hearing that. Let's have a listen to him.
We mentioned in the statement that further deliberations as regards the terms of engagement and conditions of service will be made public. It was just to announce but all any further details will be made public. As we speak, I was saying unveiling. At the unveiling, it will give people the opportunity to ask questions. At the unveiling, the terms of engagement and all of that will be made public. I don't think there is an issue, especially when in the statement that announced his appointment, we stated, say, details of his engagement will be made public in due course. So until any further information, I think say was respecting whatever decision that has been made. The most important thing is that we needed to put a team together for them to know say Ejumano going forward. Head coach, assistants, Obia Nimse Ejumano Omo so that they can start work. And then when all the conditions are met, Alma Obia Tinwasi na coach is no aba na yada omwedi yada omudia bibia ewo obia ewo say amam 40 ombeti. The person doesn't live in Ghana. He is half Ghanaian, but at the end of the day, in principle, there is an agreement in place. Now, you have to also think about the person moving from WO to come and live in Ghana to work. you can't just take a decision one day. What I say, nothing away a delay. I don't think there's a delay. In any case, and then coaching, the BIA, if you want to monitor your players, if you want to look at their activity level and what have you, there are a lot of ways of doing it. Didi will be Fufro, George will be Fufro, Chris will be Fufro. I know they meet every time to compare notes. And then just around the corner, I think in the next 4 weeks or so, we have an important assignment ahead of us. If a friend will delay, even if it is 2 days to the game, and I am unveiling for you to ask your questions. There is nothing like delay. The most important thing is that we know we have a technical team in place for the next assignment and beyond. And that is the most important thing to us.
So you heard him there concerning the tenure of the Black Stars coach. There will be an unveiling, an official one that will be done. The coach will be there and the questions can be answered and everything will be declared and done right. I always thought there had to be an unveiling because it's not really normal for the FA to just announce a coach via their website and leave it at that. We saw how they unveiled Milovan Rajabak and other coaches, CK Akono and co. This FA probably needs some time, but my problem also is that when they were unveiling Otuado, it was not done in such a manner. He also spoke about how the coaches track players and their performances. He has said this before when Otuado was in charge. Through softwares, they coordinate and share notes. They have started working. He feels that they just needed to make the announcement and start work immediately, and that is the primary objective, and they have achieved that. So they will let us know the full details, we hope sooner rather than later. Unfortunately, in the time of Otuado, there was no official unveiling and press conference for us to know details of his contract. We hope that changes. But looking back at CK Akono and Milovan, that used to be the norm. Well, we hope we get that with Chris Hughton. He stated also there that Chris Hughton does not stay in the country, so it's quite tricky to possibly arrange stuff like that. But once you are the head coach of the Black Stars, you have to come in and let us know what you have for us in terms of plans for the team and everything in between. They've started working and looking forward to that game. Those games, Ghana taking on Angola in the doubleheader. He also spoke about the venue for the next Black Stars game, possibly looking at the Babayara Sports Stadium. Let's have a listen to what he had to say concerning that.
As we speak, we have written to CAF to see if they will approve Babayara for us. As we speak, that hasn't happened. Don't forget, until Nigeria, commercial, not Cape Coast, only approved venue for international category A matches. I don't think recently, but we are still in discussions with them, hoping say which me free or Kumasi. And it was a few days. If it is that maybe a against amount for but you know the date is on 24th, 25th, 26th, that weekend. The only thing left is the confirmation of the venue.
You heard him there. Cape Coast Sports Stadium is the only approved venue in Ghana. We're giving a temporary license to have that game between us and Nigeria played in Babayara Sports Stadium. They are looking to get that back as well. They have written to CAF. No feedback yet from CAF. So they are waiting on CAF's response to see whether we can use Babayara Sports Stadium. Still a lot of work needs to be done on Babayara Sports Stadium. The recommendations that were given to the Black Stars when we played Nigeria in World Cup qualifier game at the Babayara Sports Stadium, I don't think a lot of them have been done. A year later, you're asking for the same permission from CAF. Well, CAF will inspect. If things are not up to standard, you can be sure that they might turn us down. So that has been it for today. Christian Achu's former club Cheetah FC set to name a stadium after him, a new AstroTurf pitch. The owner has stated that, and the Black Stars head coach clarity brought on when we will have the announcement. An official unveiling will be done. When we will know the tenure and everything at the unveiling, we'll get that information. And also been talking about the venue for Ghana versus Angola. Possibly Babayara Sports Stadium looks like the likely destination. Let me know your thoughts in the comments box. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy the rest of the week.